Great morning. What is the topic of the day? So, what I got was intuition, great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences, and the hermit. Okay. So, the hermit is the one that goes out and seeks to walk the mystic's path. Okay. So if you are open and you really want to know, like my motivating thing in this lifetime since a young age was I wanted to know God. What is God? Does God exist? Um, so that was my motivating factor. Uh, I didn't know what I was asking for when I was young. I said, I want to walk the path of Christ. Yeah. I didn't know what I was asking for. But if you are sincere and you really want to know what's behind the universe, who is God, those doors will open. Okay. Now, it's not always going to be what you, let me turn this off. Not always going to be what you are expecting it to be or wanting it to be. You're going to want it to be this nice, gentle journey, but it's not that. Okay. But you have to be willing to be open. Again, if you live your life with honesty, integrity, transparency, and sacredness, that sacredness, if you see everything as sacred, being in a sacred place, if it's like when I went to walk into the forests, the first time I went in, I couldn't walk in with a hard sole shoe. I felt like it was being um, disrespectful. I mean, it has to do with the former life of Native American. You have to walk in there with moccasin. You have to feel the earth. You have to, connect with it. So that was the oddest experience of walking in there and feeling like it was sacrilegious to walk in that way. But again, these things come up to you. My first thing was connecting with trees. You can learn a lot from trees. Okay. So again, it's just being willing to open yourself. And, the intuition, these things are going to come not from logical mind, not something that you're going to sit down and study and you think you're going to grok it, you're going to get it. It's not about that type of learning. Okay. This is about opening up all of your senses to experience what is there. Now things are going to open up. Maybe you start seeing auras. Again, if you are on that path, and I've talked about this before, especially Kundalini, it's like the roto-rooter of consciousness, is what I call it. It's going to show you that you are not this physical form, okay, by direct experiences. It's going to show you that you are not the brain, that consciousness programs the brain, not the brain creates consciousness. They've got it backwards, okay? But again, you have to be willing to step out, go into the darkness, be willing to traverse it on your own, okay? You can't do this as a group. It's not we're all going to walk it together. You can have a group that's supportive of you, but you have to make the journey yourself. Okay. This is a singular event, you and God. Okay. So again, if you open yourself up and seeing life is sacred, seeing Mother Gaia as sacred, okay, If you live your life in sacredness, then you will learn from spiritual experiences. It's going to open and facilitate more of intuitive knowings, intuitive experiences. Okay. And you'll have more of these experiences where things just dovetail, that things happen as they need to happen. Okay. You'll have more of those, what do they call it? Synchronistic things happening. If you're open to it, you'll have more synchronicity. Those things, more doors will start to open. And if one door closes, don't, be so upset about it. A different door is going to open. Perhaps the door you want to open is not in your best interest. Okay. So be willing to take the journey. The mystic's journey is, again, one that you have to walk yourself. You can't do it as a group. You can't go to seminars and learn your way there. Okay. It's just opening your heart, your soul, everything that you have, everything that you are. Give 100% and surrender, surrender, surrender to the journey as it opens up for you. Okay, so love and light. I hope you have gotten something from this. If you appreciate this, please give a thumbs up. And again, if you really get something from this channel, I do so appreciate the small donation. On occasion, it just lets me know that you're really getting something of value, that you feel is of value for your life. Okay, love and light. I'll see you online. Thank you for tuning in. Mask up, and I'll see you online.